Hello everybody, my name is Dickie Zichby. I'm going to share a story with you about the bunny, the wapoos. In the Cree language and the Hale language is known as wapoos. They're a small, little furry animal. Y'all know what he looks like, long ears, big back, he has a fluffy tail. Now in the summertime, he's brown, all shades of brown, and he hides amongst the trees and the grass. He'll just huddle in a ball and you can't see him. Now, according to the traditional story, when the bunny came to wintertime, he ran to Wasakichuk. And they asked Wasakichuk, "Can you help me?" He said, "All these animals are all hunting me and my family." He said, "We're dwindling. There's less and less and less of us. We can't hide in the snow. We stand out." So Wasakichuk said, he said, "Let me think about it." He said, "Maybe I'll have a ceremony." So to the Cree people, we have this ceremony. It's a sweat lodge. Put willow sticks over top. We build a little hole in the ground. We heat rocks up. We put the rocks in the hole. You get in there, cover it with a blanket. You pour water on it, steam. So while he was doing this traditional ceremony of singing and praying, the four bunnies were standing just outside the door of the lodge, sitting there, waiting. First round opened up, they opened the window, he looked out, he still saw the bunnies. So he went 2 more times. On the 4th round, when it was done, he lifted that door up and he crawled out. He looked out, all the steam from that sweat lodge went over top of those bunnies. It was cold outside, and that steam turned to ice and turned those little guys white, completely white. In fact, when Wasakichuk looked out to the lodge, he couldn't even see the bunnies because they're covered in ice. Right on! He clapped his hands. Wasakichuk looked out there, and before he could change them, he blew. And when he blew that wind went on that ice, and that ice turned all their fur white. But those little bunnies were cold, so they tucked their ears back, and they were huddling down, and they had their palms or their feet down on the snow. So all the hair on top turned white. Now, when you see the bunny running around in the wintertime, you look at them and their feet, their little paws are black, and they all have little black tips on their ears. That's always a telltale sign in the wintertime. And if you ever chase a bunny in the wintertime, follow them a little bit, because they'll stop. And when they stop, they'll freeze, completely go motionless. And then they'll turn their head slightly and watch you. And they'll think in their little bunny ways of thinking, they're invisible, you don't see me. That's what winter's all about, and that's how the rabbit is such a good winter story. Thanks.